not built for Thousand Nation. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully, everyone's having a great day. If not, I hope it gets better from here. We are back with another Depths of Despair. This one is titled 5 Scary Ghost Videos to Test Your Courage After 12 a.m. I actually think we've seen this first one, but I still want to see it because a lot of times they'll have more in videos than what the other videos do. So either way, we're still watching it. You don't have to if you don't want to. You can fast forward. It's fine. I understand. But I remember that lady right here. I remember that she's the owner of this B&B. It's like an old colonial thing. I made a comment that they probably had like a makeshift hospital up there during the wars and shit. So I do know we have seen this one, but I don't know if we've seen the rest of it or not. And I don't know if there's more to this one that we haven't seen in other videos. So we're going to go ahead and watch it, all right? All right. All that aside, I'm excited to get in today's video. Hopefully you guys are excited as I am. And if you are, please go ahead, turn them lights down low, put on something comfy, cup, something special. Let's get spooky. Yeah.
The Airbnb.
The Airbnb.
I featured the Green Manor previously. A woman named Kaylee who owns an Airbnb had been...
Okay, we watched it on the episode of Despair, so he knows, I know, you know, we all know. So let's move on.
Receiving some strange guestbook entries, where guests stated that the house was creepy at night, with some guests saying they heard strange noises coming from the attic. It's worth noting that the house is a 1700s colonial house with a disappointment room in the attic. After receiving these guestbook entries, the owner Kaylee decided to stay there for a few nights herself to get to the bottom of things, where she captured some strange sounds late at night. On one night, she's home alone organizing some decorations while her husband is still at work, when she hears some strange sounds upstairs, so she pulls her phone out to record. Watch closely.
So I'm in my dining room right now. I'm just organizing some Christmas stuff. Don't judge me. I'm home alone, of course, because my husband left to run literally one errand that's going to take like 20 minutes. And I swear I'm hearing like, I don't know, some sort of noise coming from upstairs in the Airbnb. No, we don't have guests up there right now. And even Susanna's chilling here with me, and she's been like looking up at the ceiling too, confirming that I'm not crazy. And I swear it's coming from my husband's office, because this room is notorious for hearing stuff above the ceiling. Oh my God. Absolutely not. Do you guys hear that? And of course, now that I'm up here, I don't hear anything. But I know I'm not crazy because, like I said, Susanna was looking around too.
It's like someone shifting the weight on the floor. Like they stopped and they're like...
Okay.
Oh, was it blocking her face out in the mirror? I'm like, why is that happening?
And sometimes people have asked me, oh, do you ever feel like someone's watching you or someone's up there with you? Yes. Sometimes I feel like there's literally someone following me, which I know sounds crazy, but it's not.
It's an amazing house, bro. I want it. I want it bad.
We're just gonna finish the loop and then we're gonna run back downstairs.
There's a lot of bedrooms in that fucking house, bro.
Okay. I think it's hopefully fine. Just gonna...
After entering her husband's office, strange footsteps could be heard coming from upstairs, and as she goes to check, she hears banging right next to her, but she never finds anyone there. The very next day, she receives a motion detection alert coming from the camera in the disappointment room within the attic, and sees this.
I hid myself for just a second. It's just easier. That way we don't miss anything. Because I see some blankets here. See that moving.
The door moves by itself, and it seems to happen around the
last time there
times
was,
where
like,
she
some
hears
things
something
going
in the
here,
house. So
there was
she's
a
now
face
convinced
right
it's
there.
something paranormal. Later that same night, she heads up to check the attic when this happens.
Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Bean and cheese burritos. Every time, bro. They're so good. That's so cool. What's that blanket there for? Right there. What's that for? Why is that there? Why is that needed? That's creepy as shit, though, bro. Wait, didn't she leave that? Hold up. She left that door open with this string around a hook. Didn't she? Oh, no.
She attaches string to lock the door in its place, but when she returns, she freezes in shock for a moment to find the door closed.
I was right.
Could it be that this 1700s colonial house is haunted?
Oh, fuck you.
Perhaps by something that happened in the disappointment room. Kaylee is looking deep into the history to try find out what events may have transpired in the house during the past. Until then, this one remains a mystery. Nightmare
Fucking
Home.
creepy, bro. I love it.
The following video was taken on November the 2nd of 2024. A man named Rudarko can be seen panicking in fear while walking around his home. He lives completely alone inside his house when out of nowhere on one night, he begins to hear what sounds like someone walking around the house right near him. Rudarko says in his own words that he has never been this terrified in his life. On another night, he started hearing sounds again. This time, he gets his phone out and records this.
Bro, can you breathe a little bit quieter?
Loud sudden bangs and knocking can be heard around the house,
I mean, it is creepy.
always right nearby to Rudarko, but whenever he rushes over to it, there's nobody there. On the very next night, he hears it again.
Sounds like something running.
Knocking can be heard at the door, but after opening it, there's no one there. Rudarko is absolutely terrified and
Fuck that, I'd
explains
burn
that
that
the
bitch
activity
down,
is
bruh.
quickly escalating. A few nights later, while in his
Little bit of
bedroom,
napalm,
he begins
something.
to hear the door rattling aggressively when he captures something downright chilling.
Something strange in the neighborhood. What you gonna call it? Jesus? Hell no. Don't put up with that shit. Doorknobs ain't cheap, right? Quit jiggling my fucking handle, bruh. I think he's got deviated septum. I think the ghost is tired of us. This motherfucker's breathing as well.
The door can be seen rattling, and as he goes out to investigate the house, footsteps can be heard running towards him. Rudako's heart drops at the sound of the footsteps as he panics and
Run
ends the
back at
video
it.
abruptly while running back to his room and locking himself inside for the rest of the night. He has no idea what's going on inside his
Play
house.
chicken with a ghost.
Hopefully, we receive some more updates soon. If you have any video recommendations, you can send them over to depthsofdespairbusiness@gmail.com or tag us on TikTok at depthsofdespairyt. Only at night.
Number 3.
The following video was taken 6 years ago by a man who lives alone somewhere in Russia. Late one night around 2:30 a.m. something happened that left him completely shaken up. He was asleep at night when the sound of something terrifying woke him up. He says it's been going on every 2 weeks for the past 3 months, and it only happens at night. So on one night he decides to record this. Take a look.
Пожалуйста, очередная долбежка в окно. Продолжается уже месяца 3. Примерно каждые 2 недели.
Did he have a mirror in front of the window?
Не знаю, так видно, не видно.
No.
Вот и ебал я такие приколы.
Continuous banging can be heard on the window with enough force that it causes the panel against it to rattle. And we can see that when he moves the panel, the sound of the knocking changes, which makes this seem more genuine. Whatever it is only happens at night and specifically in the dark. As you can see, the moment he turns the light on, it stops. But there's never anyone at the window. A strange camera glitch also occurs when he tries to record it. After experiencing this for a few months, it eventually gets worse and makes its way inside his house. Late one night, he's woken up abruptly around 3:30 a.m. to something inside his bedroom. Watch closely.
Время 2:30 ночи. А мы только начинаем веселиться. Проснулся от стука из шкафа.
The noise waking him up is coming from inside the closet. The left door opens
Слегка приоткрывается и
and closes out of nowhere.
Не знаю, видно, не видно.
But you can't see anything. But it looks like someone holding the handle on the inside, you know?
Вот такая хуйня, ребята.
Banging
I
can be
blame the
heard
cat.
coming from within the closet, and the door
It's
can
the
be
cat's
seen
fault.
moving by itself.
It's
But
always
as he
the cat's
opens
fault.
it, there's no one there, except for all the hangers just moving on their own, as if something was touching them. Most likely he opened the window during one of these nights, and unknowingly allowed it into his home. But without further updates, we may never know.
Or it's been in the home the whole time,
Person
trying to get
detected.
out. It's a
On November the
possibility.
15th, a mother is home alone late one evening with her baby, who she had just put to bed in her crib, after a long night of trying to get her to settle down. Her baby would often stare into
know
an
what that's
empty
like.
spot of the house for long periods of time before suddenly crying. Thinking it was just natural behavior, Angela dismissed it, but after receiving a motion alert on her phone after 10 p.m, stating a person has been detected on the back patio,
Oh, hell
she's
no.
left shocked. She reviews the footage and is left utterly terrified.
Sorry, I disappeared myself because I could have sworn I'd seen someone over here.
Very clearly, a figure of a girl can be seen by the door before dissipating into nothing. Due to the figure fading away and vanishing, it's impossible to mistake this for mere pareidolia. Angela now feels extremely concerned for her daughter's well-being and makes an update to try and identify what it could be, which just
But there
further
was also
adds to
something
the
popping up
video's
behind me.
creepiness.
Okay, so this is the area, the door that it was like standing inside. We don't have anything or keep anything in this area because it's a walkway and it would be really awkward. And then this is where the security camera is. So when I looked at the footage, I expected to see a person. I didn't expect to see that though.
Angela recreates the scene, and as she stands in the same spot as the girl, you can barely even see her at all, nor does the curtains cause an illusion like that. So just who or what is this figure standing still by the door that just seemingly vanishes into nothing? Angela still has no clue what it is, but one thing is for sure.
I mean, you can clearly see it, like mouth, nose, eye, part of the other eye, hair. Dress looks like maybe because you can see like more of her shoulder here, and then it kind of looks like something goes right there and over arm, and then it kind of looks like bottom of a dress. Maybe a little girl in a dress, like a, I don't know, a holiday dress of some sort or something like that. Like it looks fancy. But you can see what I'm talking about, like right there. Looks like, like the dresses that kind of cover up like this part, but you can still and goes up a little bit on the shoulder, but there's still like a little bit of like a square going out. Like you can see like that little bit of a square. Neck, head. Looks like something in her hair right there. Eye, nose, mouth, hair coming down. Arm is bent, like touching the door. And maybe a dress. I don't know.
She believes it's responsible for causing
But there
her
was also
baby
something that
to
kept
stare
popping up
off
over
into
here
blank
too.
spaces and cry. But as always, let me know what you think. Subscribe and hit
Right
that
there.
bell icon so you never miss an upload.
Ding that bell, do not enter.
In the following
You
video,
can
a
enter
group
me
of
anytime.
friends can be seen on edge, walking down a dark corridor, and with
Never
very
mind.
good reason. It's late at night, around 11 p.m, when the group of friends
What's
were
with the clowny
exploring some
face?
type of ruins
creepy.
somewhere in France, and eventually stumbled upon an entrance to a museum that said "Do not enter." Not heeding the warning, they decide to enter anyway, and they capture something chilling.
Bro. Hold up. Okay. When they cut around that corner, look down at the dark area. Right where that wall is. Right in there. I don't know what the fuck that is. But something just dipped, bro. Yeah, it was right here. It was in this area. I don't know if it ran down the hall or if it went up.
A figure in white can be seen at the corner of the hallway before it quickly flies upwards and dissipates into thin air.
Yeah.
It's too dark to recognize any facial
Right there.
features, but the way it just rises up and vanishes led the friends to believe that the place is haunted and contains something evil. They think that was the reason for the sign that says "Do not enter." In any case, I don't
Maybe
think
somebody
you
was
should ignore
murdered
such
there.
a sign. But as always, you judge. Don't forget to check out the new video on our other channel, Stories of Despair, where we cover the disturbing case of Virginia McCullough, a woman who murdered her parents and lived with the bodies for 4 years, then said this.
Cheer up, at least you caught the bad guy.
You can watch the full video with footage on our channel, Stories of Despair, link in the description and pinned comment. But if you want to see the story,
Alright, really enjoyed that. My lord. Whew. Alright, I really did enjoy that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. If you did, please go down there, leave a thumbs up. It really does help the channel grow. While you're down there, if you want, go on over, slap that subscribe button, become part of the B5 Nation. We do some crazy stuff. If you want to know when that crazy stuff happens, ding that bell and turn on all notifications. As always, be good to one another. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Man, that's fucked. Like, all of it.